What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know boxing, coming back at y'all with another one, man. As you guys can see, man, we got some heat coming up at 140, man. It's a stacked division. As you guys can see, shout out to my dude Daniel Munoz Jr. I call him DJ. He made the post saying this would be a slugfest at 140. Regis Prograis said I will beat the ish out of dude. So shout out for one. Let me first give a shout out to Subriel Matias, who just won. What was it? The IBF title. He has the IBF title at 140. You guys gotta excuse me. I'm in the car, so you know he has the IBF title at 140, man. But they're heating this fight up, man. It's, as you guys can see again, Regis Prograis just posted on his Twitter account. I'll F this dude up. His levels to this, man. I think this is a good fight. The 140 division is just stacked, bro. It is really stacked. And shout out to Regis Prograis because he seems to want smoke with everybody. Now Regis is not signed to any like high-level promoter. He's worked. He's not signed with Golden Boy or Top Rank or to the PBC. So he kind of does his own thing. But the thing about that is, so not being like kind of moving at your own pace, like not being signed to like a high-level promoter. Here's the plus and here's the plus and the minus to that. The plus to that is, bro, you're not tied to a specific network, so you're free to move wherever you want. If you can get a fight at Showtime, you can fight at Showtime, and then later that year you can fight on ESPN or whatever. But the minus to that is because you're not tied with a certain promoter or a certain company or a certain network, the chances are, especially with you being, if you're a very good boxer as Regis Prograis is, the chances are a lot of these promoters are not going to want to take the risk of you fighting and beating their top guy, and then and they don't basically get anything out of it. It's just a lose situation. A lot of guys are not willing to risk their guys like that. So that's why it's kind of hard for Regis Prograis to get one of these tough fights locked in. He just won a WBC belt in a dramatic fashion, but might I add, by beating Jose Zepeda, who's a very tough, hard-hitting fighter, very tough guy. I think he stopped him in the 11th round or something like that. It was in the later rounds, I do believe. But he just got the WBC belt at 140, and it was vacated by Josh Taylor, who he gave a good fight to. All right, Josh Taylor was the undisputed champion at 140, and a lot of people think that fight could have went to Regis Prograis' favor or whatnot. I personally, I did think Josh Taylor did enough to edge it out, but the fight was very close, and he pushed Josh Taylor to a point that we haven't seen Josh Taylor get pushed to. Regis Prograis is a hell of a fighter. And the thing about Regis is he wants smoke with everybody. That Golden Boy earlier mentioned his name against Ryan Garcia, but I do feel like that was a negotiation tactic. I told you about the negotiation tactics, different negotiation tactics before, where a fighter, they'll say that we'll fight this guy in order to basically try to get leverage of what they want in negotiations. So like, let's say for example Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, right? Let's say Ryan Garcia. This is just an example. This is not what happened. This is just an example. But let's just say, for example, Ryan Garcia might have wanted 50% of the proceeds or whatnot, and Tank Davis wasn't willing to give it to him. So De La Hoya tweets out, "Hey, we're looking to fight Regis Prograis." And so what that does is it kind of puts Tank on edge, like, all right, bet. Well, since they moving on, bet we'll go ahead and give them what they want because we really need this fight to happen and all that. That's what I mean by that. Now I don't know, I don't know exactly what went on in that negotiation, but that's just an example. But regardless, man, look, that Regis wants to smoke with everybody. I figure De La Hoya wasn't gonna put Ryan Garcia in there with Regis Prograis. I knew that because that's a dangerous fight for Ryan Garcia. But bro, man, I would love to see him and Subriel Matias fight each other, bro. Subriel Matias has the record of 19. I think he's 19-1 with 19 knockouts, or 20-1 with 20 knockouts. But all his victories have been by knockout. And the only loss that he had, he revenged that loss, and of course it was by knockout. All right, Regis Prograis, shoot, I cannot remember his record. I think it's like somewhere like 28-1 with 24 knockouts or something like that. Something like that, or 27-1 with 23 knockouts, or it's something like that. So you guys fact check me. But Regis Prograis, obviously a hard-hitting guy, and can fight in many different styles, bro. Can fight in many different styles. I am super excited about the 154 for a long time was my favorite division, but that division seemed to be cleared out by Jermell Charlo. We got a few fighters left that we definitely would like to see, but the 140, man, that division is stacked. You got Regis Prograis, you got Subriel Matias, you got Josh Taylor still sticking around, Jack Catterall, you got Rolly Romero now coming up fighting for the WBA against Puello. You got Gary Antoine Russell, who is my favorite at 140. Gary Antoine Russell. You got, man, oh my goodness, bro. The list goes on and on and on, bro. You got Brandon Lee. You got, man, oh my goodness. It is a stacked division, bro. It's a stacked division. And Adrian Broner, you got Adrian Broner as well to make the division even more spicy. So, you know, look, I really am loving. It's basically, I'll put it like this: 140 pounds right now. It's too many names for these guys not to fight each other. We should be definitely getting a bag load of fights, great fights at 140 pounds, just because it's so many damn names in the division, bro. Every ranking from the WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO is stacked with top tier fighters. They have to fight each other. So that's the exciting thing about it. But I definitely want to see Regis Prograis get some of these fights, because Regis Prograis has been clamoring for all of these guys. At one point, Regis Prograis was even calling out Terrence Crawford. Now, that's a tall. I don't think that he's. I like Rougarou a lot. That boy can fight. I like the man a lot. He's definitely my second favorite at 140. But I don't think he's ready to move up to 147 for that smoke with Terrence Crawford. I'm just gonna be honest. That's some smoke that I don't think that he's ready for. However, bro, I still, man, I really liking what I'm seeing out of Regis Prograis. As far as Subriel Matias or whatever, he just came off of his victory with Ponce a few weeks ago. He started off very slow in that fight, but bro, he weathered the storm, and you saw them shots landing, and I think Ponce, whatever his name is, he kind of disappointed me because he kind of quit in the fight, bro. Like, the dude, like, he got hurt, and he quit. Now, I'm not in his body, but I definitely feel like, bro, this is your opportunity to become a world champion. You owe it to yourself to give yourself a chance to change your life, bro. And the moment he got hurt, he quit. You know what I'm saying? So I was disappointed because he started off very well. He had a high pace, but I also saw him get tired as well in that fight. It's almost like he tried to just give his all in the first few rounds, and like, if you guys notice, like by the third round, he was slowing down a lot, and he really didn't have. I guess that's when Subriel stepped on it. Well, ain't no guessing. He stepped on the gas. He stepped on that pedal and got him out of there. Excuse me. So regardless, man, this is an action-packed fight. I definitely want to see it. Let me know what you guys think, man. Who would you pick to win this fight? Who do you think is the face at 140? Who do you think is the best at 140? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?